build church walls of Checkpoint Church, the church designed with nerds, geeks, and gamers in mind. My name is Nathan Webb. I'm an elder and church planner here in the Western North Carolina Conference, and if you can't tell by all the video games, Pokemon, manga, and other paraphernalia behind me, I'm also a big old nerd. 3 years ago, we began planting this digital-first church in order to reach the people that I called friends that never felt welcome in the church before. 3 years later, we've learned plenty. We've made mistakes, but most importantly, we've made a difference in the lives of thousands online. And we're not stopping anytime soon. But it's always easier for me to brag on Checkpoint. It's my baby and my thing that I've been working on for 3 years as a part of my calling. So I thought I would let you hear from some of our regulars about why this digital church works for them in game-changing ways.
I can be me without any fear of judgment here at Checkpoint. I can be as nerdy and as geeky and as weird as I want to be. One of the things is we get, especially as pastors, right? We talk about wanting our lives to reflect Jesus or living this Christian life, living as followers of Jesus, and yet somehow we separate out our church life from our real life. And being a part of Checkpoint allows me to bring those two things together in a way that just no church I've been appointed to has allowed me to be honest. Checkpoint allows me to become more of the pastor that I needed when I was a kid. And that is how I conceptualize my call. I want to be the pastor I needed as a teenager. And Checkpoint continues to allow me to live into myself, which allows me to live into others better.
I was able to meet some people that helped me grow from a spiritual standpoint and on a personal level. And these weren't just like church people that I had to hang out with. These were people that like I wanted to hang out with, people that I wanted to connect with.
I just looked around and I was like, this church is like focused around video games. This is like all I've ever wanted. It turned a lot around for me, like, cause that was a month before I found out when I was going back to in-person school, and like online school freaking sucks. I was relatively depressed by that point, and I just found this community of people who was like constantly like lifting me up. And like even with this, we played my Minecraft thing, and it was like the only people I've ever gotten to care about that. That's why I joined level 2. If I could help do everything I could to make it a better place, you know, why not?
I got on Discord and it was like immediately people were super welcoming, and then I was able to swing on Twitch once in a while and check out what y'all were doing there, and it was like, yeah, this is just such a cool community, such a welcoming space. There's no nerd cred required. Like, despite it being a nerdy community, there was not like this need to be like, oh, well, here's all my like badges of honor, like here's all the games I've like 100%ed. It was just like, oh, you're into that? Cool, let's talk about it. I think it was just the idea of being able to create those spaces for people that I never thought really existed. In little bits and pieces I've experienced it, but like never as holistically as it has been at Checkpoint. It's been like a year and a half, I think, since I stepped foot into the church, and I've loved every minute of it. And we've done some really cool stuff together, and I'm looking forward to doing more cool stuff together. And so like just knowing that this given me that opportunity and like getting to do it with other people who are like-minded, and just sort of like the goal of just doing something fun and doing it together and trying to do good. I mean, that's what it comes back to, like all the core rules. It's like we're just trying to do good, and so if that's what we're doing, I'm here for it.
So I saw this article. It might have been Rethink Church, probably, and it was talking about this nerd church, and I was like, hey, that's pretty cool. That sounds like something right up my alley. I truly believe in Checkpoint, there's not like a status of nerddom that you have to reach. That's something that's actually been really encouraged. It's like, oh, you just played like this one game, or like Nate finally got you to play Danganronpa. It really was just a place that I felt the presence of the Spirit working in a variety of different ways. Whether it's through the prayer request channel, just reaching out and connecting with other people, and just a place where I knew that I could relax, I could laugh, I could be stressed completely out and know that I was in a community of people would be there to support me. Any little reminder that we're not actually alone and that I have Nate's voice in my head all the time, reminding me that I matter.
I brag about Checkpoint so much on a weekly basis. Story that I tell people about Checkpoint, about why it has made such an impact on me personally in my walk with God, is that we do church every day. You essentially get to be in the Discord 24/7. I mean, we're having awesome conversations, we're roasting each other, we're praying for each other, we're learning so much about each other on a daily basis that the group quickly moves from friends to family. You don't get that anywhere else that fast. Like, it takes time to dig in, it takes time to make friends, and it takes a lot of work. But what I think is really cool is that Checkpoint makes it so much easier. There are no egos in this space, and which is amazing because you feel this amazing freedom to be yourself.
Thanks for watching this video through to the end and hearing all the exciting stuff going on here at Checkpoint. The support of the Western North Carolina Conference and the pastors and the laity and the churches within it are exactly what keep us going forward. It's because of you that we're breaking the boundaries of the internet and are reaching nerds, geeks, and gamers with our proud message that we share in literally everything that we do. We tell people, potentially for the first time ever, that number one, God loves them, number two, we love them, and number three, they matter. So with that, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful, great 50 days. Bye-bye.